Rabbil Alameen wassalatu wassalamu ala sayyidil anbiya'i wal mursaleen. Ala Hazrat alayhi rahma how beautifully depicts in the poetry खुदा ही दे उतार कर उनके रुख का सदका ये नूर का बट रहा था बाड़ा कि चांद सूरज मचल मचल कर जबी की खैरात मांगते थे. When Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam was being beautified at that time by the angels, when Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam was to go to Allah tabarak wa ta'ala, Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam's chest has been filled with nur, hikmat and iman. And now the journey further starts and goes ahead. Aqa sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam was given another honor, another status there, that Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam became Imamul Anbiya. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen wassalatu wassalamu ala sayyidil الرحمن الرحيم. الصلاة والسلام عليك يا رسول الله. الصلاة والسلام عليك يا نبي الله. الصلاة والسلام عليك يا حبيب الله. وعلى آلك وأصحابك يا نور الله. نويت سنة الاعتكاف. My dear Islamic brothers and viewers of Madani channel, Alhamdulillah Azza wa Jal, today we are gathered in Southend in the blessed gathering regarding Miraj al-Nabi sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. Shaykh Tariqat, Amir Ahl Sunnat, founder of Dawat-e-Islami, Hazrat Allama Maulana Muhammad Ilyas Attar Qadri Damat Barakatuhumul Aliyah, has quoted a hadith from Al-Qawl al-Badi' in his booklet, which is, I want to transform myself. In Urdu it is said, मैं सुधरना चाहता हूँ. That Hazrat Sayyidina Imam Sakhawi rahmatullahi ta'ala alayh quotes Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam said, whoever sends one durood upon me, Allah Azza wa Jal sends 10 mercies upon that person. Whoever sends 10 durood pak, Allah Azza wa Jal sends 100 mercies upon that person. Means rahmat. And whoever sends 100 durood pak upon me, Allah Azza wa Jal writes between his both eyes, meaning on his forehead, that this person is free from the fire of the hell and from hypocrisy. Subhanallah. And Allah Azza wa Jal will keep that person amongst martyrs, shaheed. Subhanallah. What a beautiful blessing for the person who recites salawat and salutations upon our beloved Aqa sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. है सब दुआओं से बढ़कर दुआ दुरूद और सलाम, है सब दुआओं से बढ़कर दुआ दुरूद और सलाम, के दफ़ा करता है हर एक बला दुरूद और सलाम. सल्लू अलल हबीब सल्लल्लाहु तआला अला मुहम्मद सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि व आलिहि व सहबिहि व बारिक व सल्लिम. My dear Islamic brothers, inshallah Azza wa Jal, whenever we come to listen any religious talk or a bayan, we should make few good intentions before listening that religious talk or a bayan. And we should have these intentions so that our reward can be increased many times. Alhamdulillah, we will also make few intentions so that our reward, the thawab, why we have come here, is multiplied, is increased, inshallah. We will listen this bayan for the riza of Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala and His Rasul Sallallahu Ta'ala Alayhi wa Sallam. For the pleasure of Allah Azza wa Jal and His Rasul Sallallahu Ta'ala Alayhi wa Sallam. Inshallah Azza wa Jal. You keep saying with me inshallah to make these intentions. We will listen this bayan in regards to have the ilm-e-deen, the knowledge of Islam. There are many benefits of gaining ilm-e-deen. So inshallah Azza wa Jal, we will all get those benefits which have been mentioned in Quran and Ahadith regarding getting the ilm-e-deen, learning the ilm-e-deen, inshallah Azza wa Jal. We will listen this bayan from start till end with utmost concentration. And inshallah, whenever Allah Azza wa Jal's name will be mentioned, we will say Azza wa Jal. And whenever Rasulullah Sallallahu Ta'ala Alayhi wa Alihi wa Sallam's blessed name will be mentioned, we will recite durood upon our beloved Aqa Sallallahu Ta'ala Alayhi wa Alihi wa Sallam. Inshallah Azza wa Jal. Sallu ala al-Habib Sallallahu Ta'ala ala Muhammad Sallallahu Alayhi wa Alihi wa Sahbihi wa Barik wa Sallam. My dear Islamic brothers, as I've earlier mentioned, today we will listen about the brief story of Miraj, the climax which was given to Rasulullah Sallallahu Ta'ala Alayhi wa Alihi wa Sahbihi wa Barik wa Sallam. And inshallah we will learn many madani flowers from this bayan, and we will inshallah implement those madani flowers in our practical day-to-day life, inshallah Azza wa Jal. Alhamdulillah, whenever Rajab al-Murajjab, this blessed Islamic month arrives, this reminds us the beautiful story of Mi'raj al-Nabi Sallallahu Ta'ala Alayhi wa Alihi wa Sallam, Asra and Mi'raj, where Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala took Rasulullah Sallallahu Ta'ala Alayhi wa Alihi wa Sallama from Masjidul Haram to Masjid Aqsa, and then from there to the skies, and the climax was given to Rasulullah Sallallahu Ta'ala Alayhi wa Alihi wa Sallam. My dear Islamic brothers, when Rasulullah Sallallahu Ta'ala Alayhi wa Alihi wa Sallama was to be given this beautiful climax, the Mi'raj itself means climax, then Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala sent Sayyidina Jibreel ala Nabiyina alayhi salatu wassalam. When Sayyidina Jibreel alayhi salam came, Nabi Pak Sallallahu Ta'ala Alayhi wa Alihi wa Sallama, he was resting in the house of Sayyidina Hani radiyallahu ta'ala anha. Sayyidina Jibreel ala Nabina alayhi salatu wassalam kissed the blessed feet of Rasulullah Sallallahu Ta'ala Alayhi wa Alihi wa Sallam, so that Rasulullah Sallallahu Ta'ala Alayhi wa Alihi wa Sallam would wake up. This was the style, the adab, the respectful style to wake Rasulullah Sallallahu Ta'ala Alayhi wa Alihi wa Sallam up and to take him to his Lord Azza wa Jal. Once Nabi Pak Sallallahu Ta'ala Alayhi wa Alihi wa Sallam woke up, Sayyidina Jibreel alayhi salam told that Rasulullah Sallallahu Ta'ala Alayhi wa Alihi wa Sallam that you have been called by Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala. My dear Islamic brothers, Aqa Sallallahu Ta'ala Alayhi wa Alihi wa Sallama did the intention of Taharat. When Daroga-e Jannat, he brought Ab-e Kawthar for Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam for the shower. Subhanallah. Ab-e-Kausar. Nabi Pak sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam had bath, he took shower, he washed himself with Ab-e-Kausar. And that was the time when angels, they were beautifying the groom of the heavens. The Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. Sallu ala al-Habib sallallahu ta'ala ala Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sahbihi wa barik wa sallam. Ala Hazrat alayhi rahma, how beautifully depicts in the poetry, Khuda hi de, sabre jane purgham, dikhaun kyun kar tujhe wo alam, jab unko jurmat mein leke Qudsi, jina ka dulha bana rahe the. Subhanallah. Ala Hazrat says, how can I explain that what could be the situation at that time when Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallama was being beautified at that time by the angels, when Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam was to go to Allah tabarak wa ta'ala, utar kar unke rukh ka sadqa ye noor ka bat raha tha baada ki chand suraj machal kar jabin ki khairat mangte the. That was the time when Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam, the noor from the forehead, it was coming out and this was being distributed. And then, that was the time when sun and the moon came and they requested for that noor, and that's why they are enlightening today. Subhanallah. वही तो अब तक झलक रहा है, वही तो जोबन टपक रहा है, नहाने में जो गिरा था पानी कटोरे तारों ने भर लिए थे. Subhanallah. Ala Hazrat Ishq, what a beautiful ashik. He writes that was the time when Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam washed himself. That was the water, the leftover water that was taken by the stars in the bowls, and that's why these stars are enlightened today. Sallu ala al-Habib sallallahu ta'ala ala Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. Shab-e Asra ke dula Pidain durud, naushae bazme jannat, pilakhon salam. Subhanallah. And then Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallama went from Hani radiyallahu ta'ala anha's house to Baytullah Sharif. And then that was the time where Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallama's another miracle happened, which is called Shab-e-Sadr. Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam's spiritual surgery was made at that time. Subhanallah. My dear Islamic brothers, it has been quoted in Bukhari or Muslim Mishkat. The mafhum of the hadith is, hence Jibreel alayhi salatu wassalam came and he opened my blessed chest, and then my heart and chest was washed with the water of Zamzam, and then there was a tray of gold which had the iman and hikmat filled with, and that was brought, and all the hikmat and iman, the wisdom and the faith was filled in my chest. And then my chest was again brought back to its original form. Subhanallah. My dear Islamic brothers, what a beautiful point, ulama kiram. They mention at this point that Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam's surgery is being performed. But can you see that there is not a single blood involved in this whole operation or whole surgery? The ulama, they mention this beautiful point that there have been many occasions, number of occasions where Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam's blessed blood came out of the body and kissed the blessed body. And then Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam's unparalleled bashariyat was dominant. That was the reason then. And now when the surgery is being performed and no blood is involved, a single drop of blood doesn't come out, here Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam's blessed Nuraniyat is dominant. That is the reason where nothing such has happened. Subhanallah. This is the shan of our Mustafa Kareem sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sahbihi wa barik wa sallam. What happens afterwards? Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam's chest has been filled with nur, hikmat and iman. And now the journey further starts and goes ahead. Aqa sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam was brought from Khana-e-Kaaba to Batha Makkah, and where Hazrat Mikail and Hazrat Israfil alayhim salam, with 70,000 angels, they were standing to welcome Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. Subhanallah. Tajalliye haqq ka sahra sar par, tajalliye haqq ka sahra sar par, salat o tasneem ki nichhawar, durud ya qudsi par jama kar, khade salam ke waaste. They were standing to send salawat and salutations upon the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. And this was to show and honor the blessing and, my dear Islamic brothers, gratitude to Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam, to show the maqam and the status of Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam. Whatever I will explain, whatever you will listen, you will see each and every action itself is a great miracle of Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam. If we say this complete story itself is a miracle, then definitely it won't be wrong. Sallu ala al-Habib sallallahu ta'ala ala Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. My dear Islamic brothers, then the buraq that was brought, which was a transport which was brought for Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam, it was a kind of animal. Nabi Pak sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam started his journey on buraq. Mikail alayhi salam and Hazrat Jibrail alayhi salam and all the angels, they were with that blessed gathering. Subhanallah. This whole situation, a beautiful situation, is being depicted in the Urdu poetry. How beautifully he writes. My dear Islamic brothers, those who understand Urdu, they will love this. How he depicts this story. Baag-e alam mein baade bahari chali, sarvare anbiya ki savari chali. ये सवारी सुए ज़ाते बारी चली, अब्र रहमत उठा आज की रात है. सुभान अल्लाह, सुभान अल्लाह. जज्बे हुस्नो तलब हर कदम साथ है, दाएं बाएं फरिश्तों की बारात है, सर पे नूरानी सहरे की क्या बात है, शाह दूल्हा बना आज की रात है. कौन जाता है सुल्तान दुनिया उड़ी, किस तरफ अर्श पर जात ही के करीम, लेने आए ये कौन रूहुल अमीन, क्या विसाले खुदा आज की रात है. इतने रहमत फरिश्ते छिड़कते चले, जिसकी खुशबू से रस्ते महकते चले, चांद तारे जलों में चमकते चले, कह की शान ज़ेरे पा आज की रात. सल्लू अलल हबीब सल्लल्लाहु तआला अला मुहम्मद. This was the blessed night. These all tajalliyat and the blessings and, my dear Islamic brothers, altitude was given to Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. What happens further? Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam, he further takes his journey on, and then a maqam, a place which is known as today Madinah Munawwarah. Subhanallah. So they have started their journey from Baitullah Sharif, from Makkah Mukarramah, and now this complete blessed gathering has arrived to Madinah Pak. Sayyidina Jibrail ala Nabiyina alayhi salatu wassalam said, Ya Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam, this will be the place where you will be migrated. And Aqa sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam performed 2 rakat namaz, 2 rakat salah at that point. Madinatul Nabi sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sahbihi wa barik wa sallam. And then further Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam continues the blessed journey with the barat of angels. Subhanallah. Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam at that moment in time saw that Hazrat Musa alayhi salam, in his grave he was performing salah. Subhanallah. Ra'aytu Musa yusalli fi qabrih. My dear Islamic brothers, Subhanallah, Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam in that blessed journey saw that Sayyidina Musa ala nabiyina alayhi salatu wa salam is performing salat in his own grave. My dear Islamic brothers, what a beautiful sight of Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam. He's going in his journey. At this point, he can watch and he can see each and everything what's going on in the graves. This is the sight of my Mustafa Kareem sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam. And then, if Nabi Pak sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam could see on the way that Hazrat Musa ala nabiyina alayhi salatu wasalam is performing salah in the grave, why would not today, if we ask assistance for Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wasallam, we would not be assisted? Subhanallah, it's not possible. Faryad ummati jo kare hale zar par, faryad ummati jo kare hale zar par, mumkin nahi ke khairul bashar ko khabar na ho. It's not possible that Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wasallam doesn't. صلوا على الحبيب صلى الله تعالى على محمد صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم. And from this we also came to know that Anbiya Kiram alayhimus salam, they are alive in their grave. That was the reason where Sayyidina Musa ala nabiyina alayhi salatu wasalam was performing salah in his blessed grave. That's why Ala Hazrat Ali Rahman said, Subhanallah, Tu zinda hai wallah, tu zinda hai wallah, tu zinda hai wallah, tu zinda hai wallah, mere chashme alam se chup jaane wale. Ya Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam, wallah, by God you are alive. It is just, you are hidden from my vision. I can't see you. But you are alive. You are alive. No doubt, my dear Islamic brothers. Tu zinda hai wallah, tu zinda hai wallah, mere chashme alam se chup jaane wale. And then Nabi Pak sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam further continues his journey, and from Baitullah Sharif, from the Khana-e-Kaaba, this journey was started, and then now they have reached to Masjid-e-Aqsa, Baitul Maqdis. And there, my dear Islamic brothers, there is another group of angels who are standing for the welcoming of Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. And they were reciting durood and salam upon beloved Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. As-salamu alayka ya awwalu, ya akhiru, ya hashir. They were reciting this at that time when they were welcoming Prophet sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam in Bayt al-Maqdis. Aqa sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. Then it is mentioned, my dear Islamic brothers, in the Masjid-e-Aqsa, Aqa sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam entered in the masjid, and then there were all the prophets and Rusul, Anbiya and Rusul, which had passed before Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. They were present there, and they were also to welcome Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. Subhanallah. Aqa sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam was given another honor, another status there, that Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam became Imamul Anbiya. All the prophets, they offered their salah behind Nabi Pak sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam, and that was the time when he was given the title of Imamul Anbiya. And my dear Islamic brothers, afterwards, the prophets, the Anbiya, the Rusul, they gave the khutbat. They talked about, they praised Allah Azza wa Jal and the Prophet sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. And finally, Aqa sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam gave khutbah to all the prophets. This was another honor for Aqa sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. And my dear Islamic brothers, there, the Nabi Pak sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam, when he became Imamul Anbiya, he became the Imam of all the prophets. And that's why Allah Hazrat mentioned, सबसे औला व आला हमारा नबी, सबसे बाला व आला हमारा नबी, अपने मौला का प्यारा हमारा नबी, दोनों आलम का दूल्हा हमारा नबी, खल्क से औलिया, औलिया से रसूल और रसूलों से आला हमारा नबी। मुल्क कौनैन में अंबिया ताजदार, ताजदारों का आका हमारा नबी। सल्लू अलल हबीब सल्लल्लाहु तआला अला मुहम्मद सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि व आलिहि व सहबिहि व बारिक वसल्लम। My dear Islamic brothers, from Baitul Maqdis, when Aqa sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam further started their journey towards Allah tabarak wa ta'ala, subhanallah, subhanallah, what beautiful moments, my dear Islamic brothers, if we just imagine, would there be at that time when Aqa sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam started their journey to Allah tabarak wa ta'ala. And my dear Islamic brothers, this journey continues to skies, from the first sky, second sky, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. And at different skies, Aqa sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam met different prophets and different rusul and different anbiya. And at Sidratul Muntaha was the maqam, another place where Jibreel alayhi salam said that I cannot further extend from there. These are my limitations. I will stop my journey here, and then Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam, he will go alone to Allah tabarak wa ta'ala. My dear Islamic brothers, this is the shan of Aqa ala nabiyina alayhi salatu was salam, that Jibreel does not have the maqam where Rasulullah sallallahu, Jibreel alayhi salam could not move further a single step, and then Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wasallam went from there all alone towards the hijabat, where Nabi Pak sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wasallam further completed the status, the maqam onwards. My dear Islamic brothers, what happens further? There are many places, there are many maqamat which were given to Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. Dana, and then Fata, Dalla. There are many stages. We cannot understand, our intellect cannot understand. My dear Islamic brothers, Ala Hazrat, subhanallah, they write that khirad se keh do ki sar jhuka le, खिरद से कह दो कि सर झुका ले, गुमान से गुजरने वाले पड़े हैं यहाँ खुद जिहद को ला ले, किसे बताए किधर गए थे. आला हजरत इमाम अहमद रज़ा खान अलैहि रहमतुर रहमान says, our mind, our intellect just tell that just bow down your head. You cannot understand what happened ahead, where Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam went. We cannot tell because the directions left, right, up, down, they even do not have the intellect, they do not have this understanding. The direction doesn't even know. How can we tell? Because that is the la maqam. Sallu ala al-habib sallallahu ta'ala ala Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. And my dear Islamic brothers, then we have come to a point where what I have explained you, this was the Miraj Mustafa sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam. This was the climax, this was the height of the status which was given to Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. And my dear Islamic brothers, there Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam was given a gift, which is very important in this bayan today, and we should learn what that gift was. Most of us already know, that was Salah. My dear Islamic brothers, Salah, Namaz, prayer, it is the Miraj for Mu'min. That was the Miraj for Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. What we have heard about, that was the climax, the height of the status for Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam. For the Ummati, the Miraj, the climax is to offer Salah. And then in the Salah, there is the maqam, there is the stage which comes where every mu'min reaches to that stage, and that is the Miraj for him. What is that? That is called sajda. My dear Islamic brothers, whenever we are in the sajda, we are closest to Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala. It is said, when a person is in the sajda, he is closest to Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala. And that is the Miraj for us, my dear Islamic brothers. When we offer our salah, my dear Islamic brothers, that salah is the coolness of the eyes of Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam. Salah brings rahmat, brings barakat at home. Salah is the noor in our graves. Salah will help us to cross the bridge of Sirat. And my dear Islamic brothers, those who offer salah today, inshaAllah, they will have the vision of Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala on the day of judgment. Subhanallah. Don't we want that? We also have the vision of our Khaliq, who we have been praying all our life. Yes, of course, everybody wants. What we have to do, my dear Islamic brothers, we have to make an intention today. The gift which was given at the night of Miraj, namaz, which most of us we are ghafil, we are negligent of. We will start offering salah, and this is the Miraj of mu'min, and inshaAllah Azza wa Jal, we will read and we will offer our salah 5 times a day, inshaAllah Azza wa Jal. Inshallah. My dear Islamic brothers, unfortunately, today, it's very, very, very unfortunate that we are very, very much negligent in terms of offering our prayers, our salah. We have got time for films and dramas, but we don't have 10 minutes to offer our salah. My dear Islamic brothers, we have got time to listen music, but we do not have time to offer salah. We have time to go to picnic spots, but we don't have little time to offer our 10 minutes salah. We have time to go to holidays, but we don't have time to offer our salah. My dear Islamic brothers, those brothers, they say we don't have time. We have time for all the time to sleep all night, to sleep all day, but we don't have time only for salah. Is it not the condition of mu'min today, my dear Islamic brothers? It is not the condition of Muslims today. How many of us come in the masjid and read salah with jama'at? Every one of us know better. Today is the day where we have heard the story of Miraj. We have heard the Miraj for mu'min is salah. We should make an intention, inshaAllah. From this occasion, we will get the barakat and we will get this gift with us. We will go to our homes today and we will, inshaAllah, offer our 5 times a day prayer, inshaAllah. We will not miss salah, inshaAllah. صلوا على الحبيب صلى الله على محمد صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم. My dear Islamic brothers, Alhamdulillah Azza wa Jal, these sort of this beautiful knowledge is being learnt and taught in the blessed environment of Dawat-e-Islami. Please attach yourself with the beautiful environment of Dawat-e-Islami. You will not only learn what are the faraid, what are the wajibat, what are the essentials for a Muslim to know, but also inshaAllah you will start spending your life according to Islam. I request you, Alhamdulillah Dawat-e-Islami's Ijtima in London, every Thursday after Salatul Asr starts in Medina Masjid Barking, Victoria Road. You all brothers are invited. If you come there, have a time, spend a time there, you will learn the essence of sukoon. You will inshaAllah feel the essence of peace in your heart when you come to such sort of gatherings where the zikr of Allah and His Habib is performed. So inshaAllah you all make an intention. We will also join the weekly gatherings of Dawat-e-Islami. Alhamdulillah in this Fazan Medina we have got also every weekly gathering. You come and attend the weekly gatherings in this masjid also. And my dear Islamic brothers, Alhamdulillah Madani Qafilas of Dawat-e-Islami, they also travel every month. Try to make your mindset that we will also travel in the Madani Qafilas. May Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala give us tawfiq to travel into the Madani Qafilas and to attach ourselves with Dawat-e-Islami. Ameen bijahi Nabi al-Amin sallallahu ta'ala ala Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. Allah karam aisa kare tujh pe jahan mein, Allah karam aisa kare tujh pe jahan mein. Ay Dawat-e-Islami teri dhoom machi ho. Sallu ala al-Habib sallallahu ta'ala ala Muhammad.